Hello everyone. I hope you're all doing really well in this really interesting period of time we find ourselves in, almost like a vortex of time. It's really hard to describe the feeling of what's going on right now, but it feels very much like we're really in the unknown now. I know that a lot shifted over the weekend, and that's why I wanted to come on as well. I had a really interesting experience last night, and I'm being prompted by my guides to talk about it for a very specific reason. So today's video is very much about the blessing of the waters, and I'll explain a little bit more about that. So last night I was told emphatically to do a ceremony. Now, the precursor to that is I very interestingly was sent by my sister a quick short video of Indigenous Australians, Aboriginal people of Australia, doing a ceremony, a smoke ceremony. I believe somewhere over New South Wales. Anyway, I saw that. I didn't even pay much attention to it, but I knew it was something important. So then I was very much called to do my own ceremony in my living room. And during that process, something really interesting happened. So I was very much just guided. I was doing a lot of clearing of heavy, dense energy for the collective as well, for Pachamama essentially. And then I was very much guided to put an energetic stake into the ground. And when I did that and I put it into the ground, I watched these waterways just spread out from either side of that. And it was really like an opening of the waterways. And since then, I didn't really make sense of it at the time, but then since then I've had a couple of conversations with people, and it even came up in a client session, and I was like, oh, right. So what that was essentially showing me was it's really time for us now, if you have the capacity to do so, to bless the waters. So to go out near water in your local area if you can. And when I say bless, I don't mean this in a religious sense. I mean it in a placing good intentions, good energy into the water. And what this is going to do is actually transmute the energy that the water carries, because water has a memory. And what I see is essentially what this will do is a few things. One is it's going to start to lift some of the heavy, dense, dark energy that has been traveling through the waterways on this earth. The other thing it's going to do, so it's going to transmute, it's like a purification process for the waters of the world. So this could be as simple as putting your feet in the water and just opening your heart and sending beautiful, positive, loving thoughts into the water, blessing us as we move into the new earth and we release the old. That's essentially what this is about. So the other thing that came through is, and for me as well, you know, there's probably a lot of you that have wondered, why am I where I am at this point in time? Like, why am I in this particular location? And what came through, and is still coming through, is we're all in a very specific location at this point in time for a very specific reason. So effectively what we're doing by blessing the waterways is sending a signal or a message, not only across the planet by the purification process of this, but also up to the divine, to the all that is, even to the intergalactics as well, that Pachamama's getting ready. It's, if you think of it like blessing the waters before a birth, that's the feeling, which is incredibly exciting to be a part of, and that's why I feel really driven to share this message today. So So for those of you that can get out and do this over the next week, it's really important. It's all of us playing our part and bringing this in together. A big part of it is about releasing the old and bringing in the new, and that's what this blessing of the waters will do. So it's almost like, as I said, a blessing of the waters before the birthing process. So yeah, I really felt it was important to share that today. If you want to share this video to other people as well that you know, that would be fabulous to get the message out there. Also, if you're unable to get to any waterways at this point in time, you can also do this, set your intentions vibrationally, energetically, through the ethers. It doesn't have to be actually at a location. So essentially what this is doing is it's opening up new waterways, a new it's like a new energetic grid across the earth, and it's forming these connections. What I'm seeing is it's like connecting the dots between different locations around the world through the waterways. And of course, water is fluid. It's always moving. It's not stagnant. And the water will carry these good intentions around the world. So essentially what we're doing is blessing Pachamama before she gives birth to the new earth. So very exciting times to be here, and how wonderful that we all get to be a part of this and to witness that and to really open our hearts and put out some beautiful energy into the world at this point in time. I love you all so much. Thanks for listening, and yeah, enjoy blessing the waters. Bye for now.